everyone, welcome back to another episode of a gaming podcast, episode 144. This is officially the 3 years now that we scarfed down some hot dogs at a Jays game and everything. Wow. We've passed it. This is it.
I wasn't invited to that.
Yeah, this is officially 3 years.
Has it really been 3 years since that ball game? Like, really?
Yeah, it's been 3 years.
That's crazy.
Wow.
I hate the thought of
that day.
Camille not being there is probably why I had such a good time.
No. It was weird because I got the stuff, but I wasn't invited to the thing.
I also got the stuff, but I wasn't invited until the day of when Kirsten basically.
No, you're talking about different things.
You guys are talking about two different things.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. We just went on a whim just to go for Toonie hot dogs.
Wait,
hot dogs.
Oh, then yeah, Camille, we weren't a part of this.
Why were we? Dude, literally the idea for the podcast was Caboose and I talking about we should always do a podcast. And then Marcel's like, hey, we should put it together. And I'm like, let me get everyone in a Discord. And I was invited to the thing.
I'm going to let you know right now, this is the most T-Boo story you've ever told in my life. I've never heard this story before. This is just so bootleg story you're telling right here.
What do you mean?
This
Marcel.
thing came up through the podcast, through the Blue Jays game.
No, Marcel. Oh my God. Okay, we got to create a video about the origins of the podcast. I'm going back in messages. Go ahead, do intros.
Camille's living in a revisionist history of that reporting, so.
At least I'm not living in a bunker. Where are you?
I'm at my castle.
It's not a castle.
Yeah, it's a fucking castle. And you're not invited.
You don't have a court.
You're also not invited here.
Oh my God. Steve V, what's going on with you, my man?
It's been a busy week. We are in the throes of video game review season. It's simply, it's too much. By the end of the week, I think I'm reviewing and playing 5 different games.
I am struggling.
And then, yeah, I know, right?
I'm struggling.
And then going off to Gamescom, getting myself out of here, going to Germany. That will be a lot of fun, but getting myself prepared and everything. But it's a busy week, busy week. And then today, trying to get a hold of these Dune 3 70mm tickets. Can we just say like, the Cineplex app and website? Most dog shit software out there. I have not had this much trouble. I swear I was trying to get tickets to a Taylor Swift concert or something. Like I have never had this much trouble getting seats to go see a silly little movie. At a certain point I was like, what am I doing with my life? But I got them, so I'm pretty happy.
Proud of you.
Yeah, thank you.
Had the app work somewhat. Riley, how are you doing?
Good, man. I feel like
you got some preservatives, you got some canned goods and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm just hunkering down over here for the storm.
Just hunkering.
It's ready for the fallout. No, I'm just. It was my brother's bachelor party on the weekend, so I literally rolled into that. Came up to my house to start, basically building furniture for a whole day.
Yeah, I know.
And now
it's tough. Got to build everything from scratch.
Yeah, well, yeah. I just assembled this brick wall behind me, so things are going pretty well over here. But no, it's just been a lot lately, and I'm just peeling myself off the concrete after the weekend, to be honest. So,
well, you look great.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Awesome stuff, Steve Saylor.
Yeah, I'm doing good. Just basically I'm trying out a bunch of different games that I haven't really played before, or really would like attempt before. I tried out Mortal Shell 2.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, nice.
And I like the new additions to basically like the Souls-like genre. I don't know if this is going to be a game for me to play because it's not accessible at all, which of course they generally aren't. But I'm proud of myself for at least I got out of my comfort zone. I was like, okay, I'm going to give this one a try. And it made me actually prompt me to want to play Lies of P this week for the first time.
Okay.
So I'm like, I'm excited to see where this journey is going to take me, but I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I wish I had like a bunch of different games that I could be reviewing right now, but I'm just like, I'm just going to go with the flow and see where the deluge of the fall season of gaming is going to take me.
Hell yeah. Camille, about yourself. No, actually, you know what? Hold on here. Because
you linked
something here.
Yes.
You linked something here.
Yeah, I did.
we've been talking individually together about bringing gaming news together. Right, literally, the next message from Steve talking to Marcel and Sammy.
Whoa! I'm gonna go back to the first message in the group, okay? Which is. Let me go back. Let me go back. The first message in the group is Marcel. You create the group.
Yes.
I'll start this for now and add others later. How are we doing this streaming? Yeah, I think it's easy. Then Sammy joins the chat.
Didn't even answer your question.
And then I got joined in.
Whoa! There's no question. I didn't have a question. I'm saying Caboose and I have been talking about this. Then we all came in. In my message, it's showing that we're all right. We're all right, but don't discredit my reality because my reality is still a reality that exists.
I just remember asking,
like, I'm looking at this now. Yourself also right.
I'm just looking at this now because I came in and I was like, I apparently was completely clueless to this whole thing because I just asked, "Hi, what's this for?" LOL. And then Camille responds, "We've been talking individually together about bringing a gaming news podcast where we casually talk about the latest and not so greatest in gaming, so we can start up this chat brainstorming." Okay, I was like, all right, cool.
Just want to say, did have something to do with that. We brought it together, because Marcel messaged me. Anyways, I'm gloating. That's what I'm doing.
All right, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe button as well. If you want more of this, 3 years of this, if you want more of this, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe button as well to help us grow.
I'm surprised we're all still friends after 3 years.
I know, I'm like 3 years of all of us trying to be right.
I feel closer to you guys.
I do
too.
I think we're friends because of this. 3 years we can understand the shenanigans.
I do feel closer. Although I really don't know where Riley is, and I'm really worried.
Here's the thing.
Don't worry about me. I'm okay.
I know to avoid talking about. Pretzel. I know to avoid talking about Death Stranding. I know to avoid to even bring up Hideo Kojima at any way, shape, or form. Otherwise, an argument's going to break out. And that's what I've learned about doing this podcast.
Well, we did move beyond that. Because
true.
Caboose
won.
Caboose is thank you. Thank you.
We won.
He did become a stand. He did become.
I just want to say this podcast is just to say we're talking about gaming news and gaming things because we're all nerds. But really, what it is, we want to just be right all the time. So individually, we want to be right. And Steve is correct. He and I were right. Kojima's the best. Caboose was wrong. Can't be.
I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. We could honestly stop doing the podcast altogether. We got that victory.
It's like a 3-year will they, won't they sort of scenario.
Steve V, you saw Phantom Blade Zero, a little event that's going on, and besides the chat yelling for either Destiny 3 or no disc, no buy,
right,
for a whole hour, tell me what else was going on with this presentation.
Oh my goodness, that state of play happened way too late at night. It sucks, obviously. 10 o'clock was a rough one, but 20 minutes of Phantom Blade Zero, roughly 2 months before the game comes out. Every time I see this game, I'm more and more impressed. I've already gone hands-on with the game twice now at various SGFs. So I've already had like a little bit of a perspective on the game, and still to this day, every time I see it, I'm like, wow, this game is super, super impressive. Just recently, like out of the state of play that PlayStation had, they went over 20 minutes kind of now doing a deep dive into more of the gameplay and some of the weapon systems. They confirmed the game has, I think, 30 core weapons and 25 weapons that they're calling like phantom edges, which are like secondary. Each one of those are mocapped individually. So it's not just, hey, we're skinning in a different weapon or something like that. The mocap artist is like physically holding these weapons and doing like different mocap, animations, and their modeling and everything. Super impressive stuff. They talked about more of
Kung Fu Punk or something like that.
Yeah, Kung Punk Fu or something that they're talking. I don't know, but like that's a wicked term. And then obviously they got Donnie Yen in the game doing mocap, but then also as a consultant, which I think is like really cool. Really does a lot to, I guess, just kind of bring more, validity to the mocap and everything, make it look more authentic, more wuxia, I guess. Yeah. Exactly, Camille. And then they talked about the not open world aspect, but the way that the level designs are, is that it's all interconnected. So kind of, I'm thinking more of like, the God of War aspect where you're going from like one location into the next. They're kind of like open hub areas and stuff like that, but all of them handmade, curated. So like everything that you're exploring is very detailed and, curated in that way. So overall, I mean, 20 minutes, I love every single fight, boss battle, animation that I'm seeing. I like, this is easily one of my most anticipated games of the year. And besides that, like even comparing it to what I saw at SGF 2 months ago, I can already see like a vast improvement on the spectacle and the moment to moment gameplay. I don't know if I'm the only one in this group that's really looking forward to it, but this game like rocks. And I'm really also like surprised that it's coming like, from the Asian market and stuff like that. Is like, to me, when I look at this and I look at like what's coming out of the Western game development, I'm like, we're lacking, guys. We're just lacking in like zest and style, because I look at Phantom Blade Zero, I'm like, this is leagues ahead of a lot of what's coming out of Western studios.
I will say that with the 2 videos that they put out, both the state of play and then that was 11-minute gameplay,
the pre-order trailer.
Pre-order trailer. I am I've played a few of these, like it's kind of set in that Chinese or Japanese sort of 1600 or 1500, like that kind of era, of game. And I was like, and it's a lot of times these games kind of do look samey, but I think what kind of going to what you were saying, like Steve, was that I like that it's like even though it kind of looks similar to other games, it's the gameplay that's going to have it stand out, and the like everything you said from like the motion capture and everything. I think the one thing I took away from like or at least my accessibility ears kind of perked up was that they kind of said specifically this isn't the Souls-like, that they do have like difficulty modes that you can be able to do, and they're kind of interesting. Like I can't remember what they said specifically, but what was the 66 days?
Oh my god!
Mode?
So this is like nightmare fuel for people who don't like Souls games, because like
it
does have some Souls like elements to it. You got your campfires, enemies respawning and stuff like that. You got your parries and whatnot.
The director's name is Soul Frame.
Soul Frame got the name of the director, which is wild.
That's crazy.
But no, it was like they said. Well, at least with the good thing is that they have the option. Apparently, you're gonna have the option to be able to turn, like when you go to these like fire like bonfires or whatever, you can have the option to either have the enemies respawn or not.
Correct.
And I'm like, oh, that's such,
so
like,
there is a baseline like difficulty mode that enemies do respawn and stuff like that. It keeps it pretty like base level 2, kind of like a Souls like and everything. There is I think it's like the Wayform or Wayfarer mode that is just like, hey, we are concentrating solely on the story. If you just want to get in the fun, the action, you can go through that. And then there's 66 days. And in this mode, you only have 66 lives. And if you die, one is taken away and goes boop, 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 all the way down. I don't know what happens when you run out of lives, if the game just kind of hard locks you and you're like
permadeath and you have to start
permadeath over. Whatever happens, I think very, very interesting.
That was the one I was like, okay, yeah, I like what they're trying to be able to do. Like they do recognize that this kind of genre is not exactly as approachable, or at least on the surface it doesn't look as approachable. But I like that they're like, you know what, hey, we just want people to play this game and enjoy it. And like they're hitting all the right notes for that. That makes me like excited for like, as like almost as if like we're getting a really good like Chinese like cinema or Japanese like cinema, like a Godzilla minus, or like a or even like a Jackie Chan or funded sort of like like his sort of movies for like Chinese movies. Like we're getting like that kind of hype of this, and I'm like I want it.
One thing that I was remiss to have to do at SGF, they brought me through about an hour of a gameplay demo, and at the end of it they're like, oh, we can now show you like what they kind of talk about as like an AI assisted mode, in which they talk about how the enemies can start to read your play style and be able to counter you way more. And it almost sounds like their version of the Nemesis system. They got around it somehow, and I was like, man, I don't want to spend another hour here because like I have other appointments and everything. But this is one of the coolest ideas, in my opinion, is that, yeah, like you can go through and the enemy will be like, well, if you're super aggressive with a sword, our enemies will then be able to adapt and be able to deflect your sword, making you maybe have to use different weapons or different, tactics and stuff like that. I think that's super rad from a gameplay perspective.
Like a ghost sword as well that leaves like
I saw that one
behind as well.
Yeah. There's like a whole bunch of different weapons. Like I love the one that's like it's the giant like kind of thing on your arm that sort of shoots like a grenade essentially. Like that looks dope. Like there's another one that like it just like is a flamethrower, but it's this, what is it like? It looks almost like a giant like mask kind of thing that you're sort of like pushing in front of you. Like it looks like again, as you said, Steve, every time I'm seeing this game now, it keeps looking better and better. Like to the point like I don't usually play games in this genre. I'm not an Omnimusha, like Soul Frame or not Soul Frame, but this kind of genre kind of guy. Yeah. But like this is starting to kind of pull me in, and I'm excited.
But I think sorry, go ahead, Camille.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say what I also think is very, very interesting about this game is that Phantom Blade is an IP that is long running in China. We just don't have it.
Never heard
this
of
is
it.
like, this is the very first time like Western audiences are being exposed to this. I don't really know the cultural impact of Phantom Blade or anything, but it's been going on for a long time. But this is our first piece of exposure to it, and I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, the most exciting thing is because one of my qualms that I do have with some Chinese games that are like of that wuxia kind of gameplay and story is the fact that they're taking from like these mythical stories that are like have these cultural considerations, but they're not like paying homage to those certain cultures outside of just this game that they made and kind of it's a rinse and repeat rather than actually giving it the attention and love. And the fact that they brought Donnie Yen, who's been integral to really bringing wuxia and making it popular, especially in the late 90s, early 2000s, it's just really cool that he's a whole like huge part of it. So I'm really excited for that. Anything with Donnie Yen, and like the fights look awesome. Got to play it at Summer Game Fest past a few times, and it is grueling. It is not forgiving, but it is so fulfilling when you're able to really have everything click and be able to make it that much further in your progression. So I think a lot of people are going to have fun with this game. I think for me, I have to kind of make sure I'm ready and mentally prepared for this. Like you gotta be in it. Yep. You gotta be in it, or else it's gonna get the best of you.
Yeah, hit the flow state.
You gotta hit the flow state. Yeah, but the thing is too, it's like you're absolutely right, Steve. It's like these IPs have been around. Like this IP specifically has been around for a long time. We're just getting wind of it now, and it's interesting because what makes Phantom Blade Zero, I think, that much more appreciative or interesting to Western audiences is the fact that they are adapting a bit of Western mechanics and like how we would play games rather than like just the wuxia rinse and repeat kind of copy pasta stuff that we've seen before from IPs in this genre. They're really giving it the attention and the love, and you could even see in the whole marketing for this campaign the fact that they had this state of play. They're spending so much time with it, even how they showed the game previously at Summer Game Fest and how they talk about it. They know exactly who their audience is, so it is going to be interesting once it comes out how many of the Western audience actually adapts it and kind of what the critics' reviews are to that, because they think this could be a real tipping point for, yes, this IP. I could definitely see sequels, and we don't even have the first one here yet, but also for how I think Chinese studios approach a Western audience with games they make.
Yeah. Riley, you were muted before we were saying something. Did you want to do?
I just went to chirp Camille. Because I was like, it looks like she's Googling something about it because you could hear her.
No, I was returning an email. Oh my gosh.
Another thing about this game is that it is exclusive for a whole year on PlayStation.
True.
Which is interesting.
Very interesting. So, but it is coming on
PC.
I think that says more about about just how the industry is right now than not necessarily like people are just fleeing PlayStation exclusivity, because like they see like multi-platform can be beneficial or financially beneficial at least. So yeah, okay, PlayStation has the timed exclusive to a degree, but it just I don't foresee it as like, oh, people are fleeing PlayStation. I mean, it could be. I don't know, but my guess is that it's probably not. It's just okay. They're just going multi-platform.
I don't think anyone's fleeing PlayStation.
No, I think
it's just the deal that they made.
Yeah, but imagine, because like you think about when Xbox have passed had that the showcase where they talked about really tapping into the Asian market to try to imagine if they got this game, like that would have been a huge win. But it's just the relationships were established there with PlayStation prior to, right? Like they're just so, I think for especially a lot of Chinese studios, it's like they know PlayStation. So it makes sense for them to get exclusivity. I know I'm talking way in the future, but imagine if they come out with a sequel. I wonder if this game is a success as everyone's anticipating it to be. If they will kind of not want to do an exclusivity deal, because then they'll have their own, they have their name that they built in the Western market, I think.
Well, I think you kind of see that with Stellar Blade, where similar thing, they came out with the PlayStation 5 exclusivity, and then they kind of built their success off that, and they're like, actually, we're going to publish this on our own. We don't need you anymore. I think it's I think it's incredibly interesting. S Games started talking about Phantom Blade Zero all the way back in 2017. So I think at a certain point, like, they probably needed that funding and the publishing help from PlayStation, and PlayStation probably got on board pretty easily. And they're like, "Ooh, you guys have something here, and this is a developing market we don't really tap into all that much." They have been more frequently. They have that was it the Horizon game that's being published on PlayStation through like a portal. I can't even remember what.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
The MMO, right?
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah. Where it's not even through Steam. It's not even through Epic Games. It's literally through I think a Chinese portal or something. I can't remember what it's called, but they clearly want to tap into that audience.
Yeah.
And actually, I was watching a video Alana Pierce put out about the Asian market, pretty much job stability about the market compared to the Western market, and pretty much why the Asian market is not facing the amount of layoffs that we're having right now. It was a very interesting video. I suggest you check that video out. I can't remember the name of it, but it does talk about that stability that those studios have because of the laws that are in place, like in China, where you can't replace a human job with AI, right? So I think it's actually really great for Chinese studios to come into the Western market. And I'm hoping Western studios learn something from the success that Chinese studios are seeing. Of course, their market is going to be a little bit different, but hopefully they'll be able to learn that once they have people that are working with them for a very long time, you may be able to put really great products that feel different than, things that you've seen before, and that are doing really interesting things. Like you said off the bat, Steve, it's like, what are we doing over here? Like some of the stuff that they're doing in Phantom Blade, you're like, oh man, we can't even touch this here, right? No. So just learn Western studios.
I just like the fact that because for a long time it was always games coming out of Japan if we were to ever see anything in the Western market. And what I am liking is that we are seeing games from Korea, we're seeing games from China as well as Japan. We're seeing the talent that they have. And I did watch that video from Alana Pierce as well. I think it was actually titled at one point, or maybe still, it's why America sucks. And it was about that job market. Yeah. But it obviously it's not perfect sort of utopia sort of job market there. No. It's basically a lot of crunch, a lot of long hours, and it's because they need because the work needs to get done, but it is harder to be able to fire someone or lay off someone there than it is here because of government regulations. But again, seeing the creativity that we're seeing from that from the Asian market in stuff like Black Myth Wukong, or The Last Ronin, or even this for Phantom Blade Zero, or Crimson Desert, it's we're seeing these kind of different ideas and different sort of takes on what we as like kind of grew up with as far as like Western sort of games. And we're seeing that kind of like what was like initially is what Western games were inspired by when they started making them. And now we're seeing that like maybe a little bit of that sort of Asian market inspired by a little bit of the Western. We're kind of going full circle again, but I don't know. It just like it makes me happy that at least we're seeing more than like seeing games from all across the world that do extremely well. Like we see obviously a lot of games from Canada. We see a lot of games from France and from Europe. And now we're seeing kind of spread out throughout from the Asian market too.
What was that other game? Tides of Annihilation?
Yeah.
Even that's from like the Chinese market as well. Because even those games, you look at them, you're like, holy crap, how's this even running on anything?
And again, like they're not perfect, right? Even though that's like the freaking Avatar, but they aren't perfect, and they're not perfect markets. But I think my point is more like we really should be looking to other markets to figure out what works for them and what makes our markets so great. The fact that you're able to have work-life balance, hopefully, at more than studios in Asian markets, just because traditionally how work is looked to there, right? The work culture. So it's like I love seeing markets cross. I just hope there's a time where studio execs start learning from the markets that are doing successful and
you'd hope
adapting some great things. Just saying.
We'll have to wait and see.
Also, I think I may change my name to Soulframe too, because like, how the heck? That's a freaking cool name.
I bet Digital Extremes will have something to say about.
I was like, I wonder if he's like, before it came out, Soulframe, he's like, I'm going like this game. I'm gonna change my name. Yeah.
Next week is Gamescom. Steve V, you are going down. So what are you hoping to see down there?
I'm hoping to see games. I don't know. I like.
Okay, moving on.
And we're done.
And a con.
I don't know. Like we've watched opening night live how many times, annually. I always feel like you got to go in with lowered expectations with this one. It's obviously it is hosted by Jeff Keighley. Jeff Keighley loves to bring those fire announcements and everything, but usually this is kind of your mid-year update of like, here's everything we've already seen, but new gameplay, new trailers and stuff like that. Sure, you'll get some announcements, some reveals and stuff like that, which I'm expecting. But I think, for what opening night live is, it's more of a let's touch base on what the next 6 months of the year is going to be, and then maybe one surprise to end things off. But that being said, I think that there are a couple really big like release dates or like big touchstones that we do need to get out of the way. One being Kenna. We need that sequel release date because that's supposed to be coming out sometime this year. And then hopefully for Riley's Fantasy League and for my own personal taste, we need that Silk Song DLC, baby. We got to get that going. I need that. Team Cherry cannot crush me because I'm going to be showing up with clown makeup again. I'm going to be starting that whole thing
live
again.
From the audience.
Exactly. So hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully we get some meaningful release dates, but I don't know. I think there's still room to speculate what will happen.
I think like Resident Evil might show up. A nice little update on Veronica, maybe.
Could be good.
Nah. I just feel like that would be such big news. That's like a Game Awards thing.
Don't we need DLC for Requiem though?
Oh yeah, that's actually a good point. That's a good point.
Here's the thing. I think Capcom likes to take advantage of any opportunity they can get to be able to talk about their game. So I would imagine like get a little teaser of a little additional gameplay of Veronica here and there, or like tie into Requiem or something like that.
I was actually surprised we got the Kingdom Hearts. Well, I mean D23, yes, it makes sense, but do we see more Kingdom Hearts at Gamescom?
No, because I think that has
maybe
that
Final
solely
Fantasy,
was a D23.
Yeah, FF.
Final Fantasy 7, I think, seems primed. I mean, that's coming out early 2027.
Yeah,
seems like a good fit.
I'm trying to see like what is coming out that we need more information on.
Because I think they'll focus more on the other Final Fantasy that's coming out, right? Or that's just too small of a title.
What was it?
The
What was it
pixel
called?
art one, the Renaissance one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That I'm curious about. I'd like to be able to see more of, but
Probably like a little short or another trailer for Wolverine.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like, is there anything that's like coming up in the fall that we haven't really seen much of that could get a bit of a boost from Opening Night Live? Like I'm trying to think
everything's
like
coming out in September. So.
Yeah. I think fall
I feel like
still populated, to be honest with you.
I feel like we'll probably hear something about Diablo. Just thought.
I feel like BlizzCon will probably hear about that.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
I think that's a better fit for that.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like,
but there's a report that Xbox is going to have a meaningful presence.
Yes.
Ooh.
Potentially at this show. I don't know. Marcel, do you want to get into that?
Yeah, let's do it. Take it away, though. But
sure. So I'll do it. Apparently there's reporting going around now that Xbox is going to have a sequel announced in or around Gamescom.
Hear me out.
So
please, once you're done, hear me out. I got one.
Okay.
I got one.
We don't know what it is, but it's something more recent, and it's not Banjo-Kazooie, which is devastating to me personally, but I've
get
come
off
to be
that
hurt
hill,
by
Riley.
This, so
yeah,
I'll never leave this hill. I'll die on this hill. I built a bunker on this hill.
We see that.
A foundation on this hill.
I think it's also worth noting it's an
hill.
Xbox IP developed by a non-Xbox studio. So hear me out. Rise 2.
I'd be all about that. I hope that's what it is.
Hear me out. We'll see.
But what was the original one? Who developed the original one? Crytek?
Oh, I think so, right?
So are we talking like it was originally developed by an internal studio and is now being
the way the report read to me was that it's an Xbox IP just being developed by a third-party studio, which Rise is an Xbox IP.
Yeah.
Published by Microsoft Studios, and it was Crytek that made it. That would be sick, because I'll go on record. That is an underrated game. That's an underrated game.
That's a beautiful game still.
Oh my god, it still holds up so wonderfully.
Yeah, I have an idea. What about a new Ori?
I think Ori would be
two of them already, right?
Because didn't they fall out? So that's why someone else will take over it.
Someone else might take over it.
Maybe
that would be cool. Yeah, Moon Studios doing. God, what's that game called?
I'm actually like trying to go through the Rolodex in my head of like what could potentially be like a sequel, but from a different studio. But like I can't.
Yeah, Moon Studios doing No Rest for the Wicked. That's that long early access game. So someone definitely has to step in and take over Ori. I would be interested to see who could.
Maybe Wolfenstein, but not from Machine Games.
It's already been confirmed. No Wolfenstein.
Oh, they already did confirm that.
Cool.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Lots of options here, folks. I don't know. It could be any of those.
And not Killer Instincts either, that we mentioned before.
No, it's not. It won't be Killer Instinct because it sounds like that project might have been scrapped, which is devastating.
Perfect Dark. There it is. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. Scalebound 2.
Scalebound.
Killbound 2.
Camille, what do you got?
It's going to be Magic School Bus Discovers Flight 2. I didn't even know that was an IP. That's an Xbox IP. Can you believe that? God.
Lost Odyssey 2. There you go.
Okay.
That would hit. That'd be a good one.
But something recent though, right?
What was
something more
recent? Yeah, more recent.
Record 2.
Oh, I hope.
I like all of our faces were like
in that sort of same vein. I'm like, okay, what's the one that we have not seen in a while that I'm like, I think should deserve a sequel, regardless if Xbox is the one to do it? A Bad Company sequel.
Okay.
I'd
be about that.
Like I would be down for
the
something
rumor
like that.
saying like this is a game that was developed by Xbox Studios before. Xbox IP developed by.
It's an Xbox IP done by
a new
third party.
studio.
No,
Oh.
Xbox
Oh,
IP,
okay.
an Xbox owned IP developed by a third party studio.
Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry,
okay,
I thought Battlefield Bad Company was an Xbox thing. No,
I was
it's
so
EA.
confused with you. See, like I
Yeah,
thought I was
sorry,
going
that's my
insane.
bad. I
was
thought
like,
I confused EA with Xbox, and now
No,
just
you're
because
good,
I'm
you're
like
good.
I remember seeing it so specifically for as an Xbox game.
I think
that
of
was,
it as an Xbox game. To be fair,
yeah, that's my bad.
Imagine
That's
if
my
it's Minecraft 2.
Whoa.
bad. I mean, with Asha taking over the franchise, who knows? It could be.
That'd be hilarious.
Won't be anything Halo
Minecraft
related, would
Dungeons,
it?
though. They could do Minecraft Dungeons.
It's
They've
already
already
coming out
announced
next
it.
month.
Already coming out.
Yeah. I'm so not in with Minecraft, so I don't know.
Halo multiplayer. That'll be nice. They just bring
That's
that
not
out.
going to happen.
No.
They would save that for their own
I like
show.
that.
I will love that.
Do we think we're getting an Xbox show at some point this year, or do you think they're done till February?
I think they're done till next
Assume
year.
they're done,
Yeah.
right? Well, they got
Yeah.
Gears, Fables right around the corner in February.
It's kind of
so-
already
Do you think
working
it's
for
Sea of
us, so.
Thieves?
No,
Well, I guess that's
well,
Xbox
Sea of Thieves is
Studios.
looking like it's kind of not necessarily near end of life, but they've kind of now given all the tool, like the creator tools, to the fans now, so that like you can be able to kind of create your own, like basically your own story, essentially. Which is kind of it doesn't always necessarily mean that they're going to move on, but like when you kind of already give like the creative tools to the players, it's just like they may not like, and they already said that they're going to be like slow on updates going forward. I don't see. I'm not saying it's like end of life, but I can definitely see Rare wanting to be able to like potentially try other things other than just Sea of Thieves and just focus solely on
We're
that.
being mandated to try other things.
Maybe.
I've got
Why
a monkey.
cancel the game that they were working on before? I don't know.
I've got a monkey paw one for all of you. So
Oh,
boy.
hear me
Oh,
out.
boy.
You know, you
Okay.
got Gamescom, you got an Xbox presence. You go to the monkey paw, you're like, please give me an announcement. It's Age of Empires 5.
I was gonna say,
You know, I was
Well,
thinking
that's
Age
what
of
I was
Empires.
thinking.
Oh my
Because
I was
you-
thinking Age of Empires. I was like,
Totally
no, that's like if they do that, that's
Right?
that's a tease.
But that
Right?
is such a Gamescom.
I know it is.
That would
That
be.
feels very Gamescom.
God
yeah.
damn
would
it! It's
be.
going to be
Because-
Age of Empires,
Yeah.
isn't it?
That's what I'm thinking. Like,
Or Flight
Gamescom-
Simulator 2027.
No, I feel like they hold that IP so close
I
to
would
them,
love
they
that.
would have that in their showcase. Or like, you know, that would be like their showcase thing. That's the thing with Gamescom. It's such a weird one where I don't think it's gonna be that game that necessarily hits for the general population, but more hits for like a niche audience. So yes, it's gonna be Age of Empires.
God damn it!
I want Age of
Hold
Mythology
on,
too.
let me take
That's
a look
what
and
I
see
want.
what
I
they
want to do
announced
Age
in
of Mythology.
2025.
Well, from 2022 to 2026, Microsoft only had 11 games released.
I don't believe it. What?
First party games.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, first party games.
Yeah.
Pentiment 2?
I would pop off for a Pentiment too. I like
Maybe.
Pentiment.
It ain't Hi-Fi Rush. It's not going to be Starfield.
Yeah. Well,
It's
they
not
don't even
Shenmue.
own Hi-Fi Rush.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Okay, so I just pulled up the announcement from last year of what basically everything that Xbox announced during the 2025 Gamescom. The first thing they came up with was Age of Empires 4 Anniversary Edition.
Fuck. Monkey
But-
paw.
But they did show Call of Duty Black Ops 7 with gameplay, so we could see some maybe Call of Duty. Like, well, we're going to see that with Call of Duty next this week, so obviously that's going to be out. They did show Fallout Season 2. They showed off DLC gameplay for Indiana Jones. Keeper was announced. Ninja Gaiden 4. Wait, no, that was already announced. It's a trailer featuring new
Psychonauts
gameplay, brand new
3.
gameplay. The Outer Worlds 2 shows off its
Did this
cast
get
of
real?
companions.
Too soon.
World of Warcraft Midnight unveils that's their next chapter, and that was kind of it.
That would be a big redemption story though. If they like bring if they're like, hey, like we figured out a way for the studio to still exist as an like it'd be cool, but then they'd have to hire them.
How
apparently
about
around
Fallout
that
3?
time,
How about
supposedly
Fallout
Hollow
3
Knight
remaster?
Silksong was the release date was announced around that time from Xbox.
Fallout 3 remastered.
No. Is it a Gamescom like that to me for thinking they've only had 11 games? Right?
Yeah, and a lot of those
11
studios are gone.
and they're
So that's
gone.
like,
That's
if you
true.
So
look
I
at
feel
it,
like
they
it's like
have
we have to
4 games.
we have to think of like if they have a next showcase, like what information do they want to hold for that showcase that really like drops it? And it's now looking more like Age of Empires is probably going to be that announcement.
Yeah.
Or I'm so sorry, Steve. Steve looks so disappointed. I'm so sorry.
I shouldn't have said
You see
anything.
Cleopatra
Honestly.
talking to us. We're like, oh boy, here
That's
it
the
is.
consequence of opening up the monkey's paw for Rise 2, is that we get an Age of Empires 5.
It would
That's
be
what's happening.
cool if they did like something like Killer Instincts,
Medieval
but again,
warfare.
I don't know.
Age of Empires 5.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a celebrity cameo or something.
Who do you think that they partner up with? Like, what studio do you think that they for the IP? Like, are we talking like big studio, or are we talking like, AA size studio
For what?
to be able to make this like new sequel that supposedly, like you're saying, because we're saying it's a new it's an outside studio, right?
Right.
So who do we think?
But if
is
it's
gonna be
Age of
making it?
Empires, it's just Relic Entertainment doing it again.
Oh yeah, we're not saying it's like a completely new studio that they haven't worked with. It's just like
let's
studio
remove the
outside of Xbox.
remove the game out of it. Like what game
Okay.
specifically? Like what do you think? What studio do you think that we could see, like that we have not seen from in a minute that could have something announced that Xbox could have partnered up with?
Relic Entertainment.
Yeah, I feel like we just ran through them all.
Like,
A lot of them
I don't
are
know.
tied up.
Maybe I could see like Mercury
Let's
Steam
see.
doing an Ori.
Okay.
That's a good poll, actually.
Yeah, I think that'd be good.
What's Iron Galaxy doing?
Maybe Iron Galaxy's got
Iron
something for
Galaxy?
us.
Tony
They just
Hawk.
did Tony Hawk.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Oh my
That's
god, do we get
great.
Thug? Do we get Thug
Do we get
remaster?
Thug?
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, that
Great.
sequel. That was okay. I could see that.
Did they go to Europe in Thug? I feel like they do.
What if it's a
We're
brand new
going
Tony
everywhere.
Hawk game?
We're going everywhere
One
in
of
Thug.
Could be a brand new Tony Hawk game in
Nowhere
general.
we won't be in
Yeah.
Thug.
Too soon for Tony Hawk game.
And
it
here's
wouldn't
one.
be-
Here's an interesting one. Play Dead. What the fuck are they up to? What are those sneaky little bastards up to?
Oh.
You gotta tell me what little secrets you got going on, because they're pretty quiet.
Playing dead. That's what they're doing. They're not doing anything.
Did
They're just
Ubisoft
very
ever
quiet.
have like an Xbox exclusive title?
I think Xbox just had the marketing for Assassin's Creed.
Splinter Cell for a minute.
Hell
that was
yeah.
exclusive,
Oh,
but not
Splinter
a, not
Cell!
a Microsoft.
Splinter Cell,
Don't
that
do
I
it
love to
yourself.
see.
Don't do it to yourself.
God, we'll
Could you
never see that.
imagine?
Don't do it to yourself.
Who's
Could you
that?
imagine?
I'd
What
be
if-
crying
what if
in my
it-
seat?
What
Yes,
if
I
at
could
Gamescom
imagine.
you just ching?
Oh, if they just the sound effect. That's all I need to hear. That's just,
No, we are past just hearing that sound
Oh,
effect.
okay.
If we
Alright,
hear
fine.
anything about that game ever, we have
Oh,
to, we have to like see something.
Dash, but I'm excited for just anything Splinter Cell, and like you're like, no,
Nope.
we like
We
Steve,
need
you're
more.
an
Because there's
idiot.
so much.
You need to
There's
hear
so
more.
much.
That is-
There's so
That
much
is how they
uncertainty,
announced it,
Steve.
I believe. They did
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, was it
like,
really?
yeah,
Oh.
okay,
Yeah,
here's
yeah,
Splinter
yeah.
Cell. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. Then it
You're
was
like,
then
okay,
8
that's
years
great, and then
passed,
we never
it was
heard
like,
anything. Yeah.
We hear more updates about Skull and Bones than anything from Splinter Cell. That's just insane.
Ubisoft just knows how to crush my soul, honestly.
Oh my god!
Don't even talk to me about it. Beyond Good and Evil.
But
2.
wasn't there news about that recently?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
it's like.
There's a
That's
report
apparently it ain't
that
dead.
it's-
Ain't that
Well,
yet?
they're trying to make it under a new name or something like that.
Good luck.
Skull and
But I
Bones
want to, aside from the Xbox IKEA collection that will probably be at Gamescom or something.
Oh, yeah.
Are there announcements maybe at Gamescom, like, or games that we haven't seen? Hellraiser is we probably should see more of that. No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of those like more AAA or AA.
AA, yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Because fall needs to fill up. Like everything's in September.
Yeah.
Marcel, we don't need more games.
We need
no more
October
games.
games.
No more games.
We need
We don't need
October
more
games.
I mean, the fact that we're already getting like the
Control,
early next
maybe.
year is like really full. Like it's. I
Control
don't
went
know.
gold today. So
Yeah, Control. I'm looking at the releases for September or October
Does-
time.
September it is like it's Zelda and GTA.
I know.
And Barbie and
Godzilla.
You know what? We'll probably hear something about the Kingdom Hearts collection.
Ooh,
The collection.
Oh,
That would make sense.
But they're going to add another
That'd be good.
decimal point to it.
And I feel like, don't
Do a
knock the
prologue
decimals.
chapter or something.
Okay.
That'd be cool.
Remix,
That'd be a good
Redux,
selling point.
0.580.
I feel like Xbox
Dream
has
drop
to
distance.
really show
Okay.
up. Like, do you
Divided.
think
Yeah,
I do want to say because we did get a bunch of Kingdom Hearts 4 announcements at D23, and I will say I am starting to kind of get the idea of wanting to be able to play them because I've never played the Kingdom Hearts games.
Yeah.
Do I need to play all 9 of
No.
those games, or can I just
No.
play 1, 2, and
Stick
3?
to the
You
core
can't.
trilogy, but
Just
there's
the core
so
trilogy.
much. There's so
You
much
can't
other
play-
stuff that's important in the games
You
too.
could technically play. Okay, you can play 1, 2, and 3, but then you will probably need to play Chain of Memory.
Don't they
Okay,
have
is that
them
in the
properly
HD
in
collection
order now?
that's coming out?
In the collections?
Watch a YouTube thing on it. It is a mess.
You can also
It
do
is.
that.
It is
It's a mess,
just
okay.
a crazy
But play
thread of plot.
Play the core Kingdom Hearts and then watch the rest. Yeah, that's.
I was
okay.
gonna
Okay, like,
I was
the one
gonna
that's
play
coming
through it
out
all
this-
anyway.
The one that's coming out this year, the collection, right? Like what's in that one? I can't remember. Do we
It's
know?
all the necessities. No,
It's
that
pretty
you
much
need
they merge all the spin-offs and the main game into like
one
one
playthrough essentially.
yeah.
One playthrough. Okay, so if I
Yeah.
do that, would that be
Steve,
like?
I would highly suggest you just save your sanity and play literally anything else. The story
Kingdom Hearts thing is
the
pretty messed
story
up.
is
whoa,
insane. Like just save
Whoa.
yourself, my friend.
I was thinking about Steve. I was with you. I
My
was thinking
dreams
about
have been
doing
dashed in this episode of a gaming podcast.
Coco ain't worth it, my friend. Coco ain't
That.
worth
Level
it.
looks sick, though. It looks
Coco's
sick.
worth-
It looks
Coco
sick. But
is
Steve,
worth
I was with you because I was looking to do the same thing, and I was like, man, this story is kind of messed up.
Well,
I only finished one, and I was like, do I really need to go through 120 hours to start 4?
Play the collection. Play the collection.
Play the collection.
Yeah, because the thing about the game, it's like
is in the
yes,
collection?
the story, but
It's literally
like
everything.
what you need. The
Pretty much
vibe,
everything you need.
The vibe though of like the game, like this is why I say play it. If you're interested about Kingdom Hearts 4, the vibe of Kingdom Hearts, you really need to experience it. You need to experience the music cues coming in. You need to experience the characters, the familiarities with the Disney.
I
I
experienced DMCA as well. You're gonna get a lot of DMCA.
yeah.
You're gonna get a lot. I'm gonna let you know. It's
I'm
all
on
Disney
their
songs.
website of the Kingdom Hearts collection 1 through 3, and there's 4 different versions with all the 4 different titles. And I'm just like, I'm still confused as to which one to be able to get.
Well, I'm
A
telling
lot
you.
of this.
That's
A
what I'm
lot of
telling
this.
you.
Get the
spin-offs,
collection
they
that comes
renamed
out
them something.
October 8th.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking at. Like,
What do you mean then? What do you come?
Because
they-
because
you
they
have Remind.
renamed. They remastered Dream Drop Distance and named it something else in the
Yeah,
collection.
I think Dream Drop is
there's
That's the only one I
like the
finished, by the way.
collection. The collection is Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 plus 2.5
Yeah.
remix, and also Kingdom Hearts 3, and also Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind, and also Kingdom.
because
I don't know.
it includes the cutscenes that you need from the other games.
Yeah.
So this is the collection you need to understand if you want to actually play the game and like be invested. Like you will be invested, Steve. Trust me. If you aren't invested, you could yell at Riley or something.
Marcel, can you clip this moment because I want to come back at the last episode of December and see if Steve's actually played a single one.
Because
I guarantee you, he will
Yeah.
get halfway through the game and be like, "No,
not worth it.
Yeah.
It's so good.
has
You know
to-
what?
the moment has to be
You know
clipped.
what? Yeah,
Steve.
yeah.
I was
Okay,
thinking about
I'll-
doing the same thing. So if you want to do it together, here we go. You know,
People love it.
You
So,
still
yeah,
have
you and
Resident
I,
Evil
you and
to go
I.
through. I thought you were doing a Resident Evil run.
I tried. Well, because here's the thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I got through RE2. I was proud of myself that I did RE2.
Oh my gosh, that was good.
And I'm halfway through RE4.
Okay.
But I had to stop because I was in like I was in a really like dark place of like playing a whole bunch of horror games all in a row.
Mhm.
And I was just like, I need to take a step back. So I was like, that I'm kind of like, I will get to it, but
Okay.
I didn't realize like, but by playing all these games back to back, that I was just like, oof. I'm
Kingdom
starting to
Hearts is
get-
a lot
the
more
world-
happy. It's a lot more
Yeah,
positive.
It's like in my
It's-
nightmares.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Kingdom Hearts, no nightmares. It is just fun vibes. It's like you're at Disney every single day. It is the best. Okay,
It's a lot
You
about
gotta
friendship.
play.
It's a lot about friendship. It's a lot about, you know, Goofy and Donald. They're just hanging out, being
A
bros.
lot of Woyos. Goofy says Woyo, by the way.
Oh.
Like,
Oh, I was
Woyo.
like, what did you say? Who else?
Well,
All right. Well,
No,
Marcel,
no,
if you're down, Marcel, if you're down to try it, I'll
I'll
try
do-
it
yeah,
like with you,
Yeah,
and then we'll see how far we get.
All right, we'll do it.
I'm gonna
And
have
then,
to just pop
yeah, we'll
it
see by
in.
the end of the year whether or not, like,
Yes.
on our game
play
of
my
the year
video
episode-
games, Steve.
On our game of the year episode,
It was
we'll check back
horrible.
in to see whether or not
We'll see our progress.
we'll see
check our
whether or
progress.
not our progress, whether or not
Defeat
we
the
actually played it
darkness.
or didn't.
That is such like a creepy Timu Goofy. That's so creepy.
I used to be able to do the goofy laugh, but I can't anymore.
Hey, Max. I lost my soul, Max.
They didn't get the original actors to be able to come back for the games, did they?
What do you mean?
Like the Bill Farmer is not the voice of Goofy through all Kingdom Hearts games, is he?
I think
I
he is.
Yeah, he was the
Yeah,
one
I'm pretty
that
sure. Yeah.
he leaked
I-
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh yeah, I was doing voices for a new
That's
Kingdom
right.
Hearts game," and everyone's like, "What?"
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Woyo. Yeah. I want a Woyo in Kingdom Hearts 4, by the way. It's the
Let's
best.
hear your Goofy, Camille.
I can't do a good Goofy. I know it.
No,
I
but
used
you
to be
could
able
try.
to do Sora. Like, it's so bad. So bad.
That's really good, actually.
So bad.
That's not bad.
You got
That's
the
not bad.
cadence
It's
of
not
like
bad.
his inflections of going up and down. It's just,
Yeah.
I used to be able to do his scream like when he when he's just when he's flying in the air or whatever. I used to be able to do that a
Eat
lot,
my
but that hurts my
keys.
throat.
Sora. I can't do
Do we have anything else for Gamescom?
Man, I don't know.
That's
Have a
my-
good one,
that's
Steve.
my,
I hope you have fun.
Daphne. I mean, not my
Yes,
Daphne.
Steve.
That's
Keep
my,
pretzels.
Oh, I'm gonna get
Donald.
so many. I'm gonna send you the most amount of
Pretzel picks.
photos. Yeah, pretzel pics.
Can't have it.
Can't have this one. Can't
All
have this
big, like
one.
big and small pretzels.
Yeah.
I'm
Daily
just gonna leave. I'm
pretzels.
just gonna leave the Discord for a month.
No, this is going on social feeds.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah,
saying
but here's the
longer?
thing, Riley. You
What?
now own a
What do you
house. You could buy as many pretzels as you want.
No, Steve.
house
I
is
own a
gonna
house.
be made out of
I'm in
pretzels.
debt, and I can't buy any
He
pretzels.
has no.
Oh,
he doesn't have
fair,
pretzel
okay.
money.
Yeah, remember Riley had to build his furniture from scratch. He made that brick wall. He actually
Right,
hammered down
that's
some
true, yeah,
stones like
okay.
down in the forest.
But what
made
great
that brick
reward
wall.
could he have than having pretzels
A dry
after building
pretzel.
it?
Well, he needs to grow the wheat first, so then he could make the bread for the pretzel. So it's gonna be some time.
We'll just send you a picture.
Who said he was making it from scratch?
Everything's from scratch now. He's a homeowner. He can't afford anything.
He's farm to
so.
table.
I see.
I'm a
The
farm to
pretzel's
table
farm
guy.
to table. Yeah.
Big farm to table pretzel guy.
Oh my God.
I love pretzels.
There you go.
To answer your question, Marcel, I have no idea anymore. I've given up on trying to figure out like what's coming, like what's going to be announced at Gamescom. But just because of how packed the fall is, I don't imagine that we're going to see
We have a
anything
whole month
new.
empty.
What, of November?
And October.
Wow, it's so over for November. You
It's
can't
there's gonna be a lot. Of stuff.
Like I don't
I
know. Like
want more games.
I don't know. Like we'll probably see
Never
updates for games that are coming out in the fall, but I don't think that we're gonna get like me personally. I don't think we're gonna get like an announcement of like something like releasing in the fall, unless we. Well, I mean, we still don't know the release date of Ocarina of Time.
We need Nintendo to have
We'll
a
find that
direct.
out. in
Correct. Yeah,
September.
but they usually don't. Well, they're participating in Gamescom this year, right?
They
They'll
usually
be
do.
there.
I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
They're not.
but-
I don't think we're getting any information at Gamescom.
maybe like an Orbitals trailer.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Fire Emblem.
It would be
Yeah.
hilarious if they're like, y'all thought September's. We're coming out in November.
I mean, it's well. What was the? There was supposedly some leaks about that console, the Switch 2 Zelda version, like the potentially had a date there.
Yeah, November 12th.
Yeah. Which I'm like, ballsy to take on GTA like that, but only Nintendo
don't
could.
care.
Yeah,
That's
Nintendo
exactly
I
it.
don't
Yeah.
care.
And I don't think they have to care because it's not their
No.
market.
Oh.
People
No.
will buy both. They're like, what? Ocarina of Time and GTA? All right.
That's the only IP they could get away with.
Yeah.
Facing Grand Theft Auto. Not another game in this universe could.
It was Splatoon to be like, yeah, okay, see you later. Squid Kids.
Do you think that during Gamescom we're
Get
gonna
out of here.
do you think that during Gamescom we're gonna get an announcement of when they're gonna do the September Direct?
No.
No?
I
do it
think
on their own.
they'll announce it on social maybe in September, and then
Would it be like
Hopefully we
close
get that.
to Tokyo Game Show? Yes.
When's that?
when is TGS?
Is that at the
September.
end of the month?
I imagine the direct's
Maybe
like
ahead of that.
imminent, like first week of September.
September 16th.
September 17th to 21st.
We need some deets on some things. So
I would say that the direct will land the week of September 7th.
I think
That
it's
seems
like
like a good
for
time.
early September seems about right to me too.
I like that window.
I like
When
that
is
window
when does the
personally.
Donkey Kong achievement thing end? Isn't that
September
September?
1st.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Hey, listen. We got a direct.
Because we also need a date for
That's how they announce it.
the what is it? I'm spacing on the Bloodborne, the FromSoft.
Dusk,
Oh, yeah.
Duskblood.
That's blood.
That's what.
Yeah, Duskbloods. Yes, we need a date on that still.
And you assume it's going to be before Fortune Weave comes out, so they have another marketing beat within that
But
direct.
so the direct will be a
September
general
game.
direct,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
not a Zelda proper direct.
I don't
See,
think
the
there's
closer
enough
we
to
get
talk
to
about.
the end of the year, the more I'm
no,
thinking that
because-
Duskbloods is not coming out till it's gonna be delayed until spring.
Well,
Yeah.
people were thinking that we would get a Zelda
say
dedicated
that.
anniversary direct, updates on movie, look at Ocarina,
Mm.
Makes sense.
the Switch. But
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know if we do that.
I think there are a few things that, like third-party things, that need to get announced for Nintendo hardware
Big
as well.
time.
So
Basically, to
Hoping we
summarize
get a lot of
everything, we just need updates on stuff for Gamescom.
I feel like
That's
they'll
what
just
we
have a
need.
segment of a direct dedicated to Zelda news, and that would be that.
Yeah. I think this is
Which will
overall,
include
but
the
yes.
movie and everything. So
Yeah.
Yeah, movie
Uh,
trailers, some casting stuff like official from Nintendo, and then here's Ocarina. See you in November.
show the young Rock. He's so cool and everything. Steve V, what's going on for you for the rest of the week before
I'm,
your takeoff?
Playing a ton of games, getting into
yeah.
the Call of Duty beta this weekend. Duskblood's network test. Excited to get that going. And then, I get on a plane, go off to Germany, see some games, and then come back and talk about it. All
You
here.
bring back any pretzels?
We'll see. I can bring back probably like 3 extras.
Okay.
Probably like I'll probably
That's
max
enough.
out at like 3
No, I get
extras.
one.
So
I'm
got
sorry,
one.
there's 4 of us, so sorry, but
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but it's kind of my thing.
I don't like pretzels, so you can have
Oh,
Well, then-
I can only bring back 2. I should have known. I can only bring
Yeah.
back 2.
yeah, that's actually the customs limit. Actually,
That's right,
So,
yeah.
okay.
I can't. I'm tired. You know.
This is
I
the
gotta-
equivalent of
Like
like,
a
sorry,
pretzel,
my
his
mom
hands
said I
are
can't have
tied
any more
up.
people over. It's like sorry, no, sorry, no one else can come over. All right, I didn't want it. so
Sorry,
it's
no
fine.
homers allowed, but you have
We
the
got
homer
one.
guy. Yeah.
no homers
There's
allowed.
homers allowed. Yeah. Riley, what's going on for you for the rest of the week?
I've got. I'm just prepping the house. I've got a bunch of furniture that I'm putting together. We just finished painting the first floor, and then basically just playing some games that I'm looking forward to talking about a little later. Because
You're gonna do a little MTV Cribs. Like, this is our place, and
it's my house. It's
My
my
house.
patch of grass. Yeah, that's where the magic
Patch of
happens.
No, literally, it's magic because Mother Nature creates the grass from things. Mm-hmm.
There are like opportunities that you don't have to fill the silence, Camille.
I'm not gonna lie, I do want to watch a movie with Camille, just with a silence part, just to see what she will yell out and be like.
That got me.
You know, sometimes you don't need to fill the silence.
Yeah. Steve, Steve Taylor, about yourself?
Holy shit.
No, okay. Yeah, I got Liza P. I'm going to stream this week, and I'll do a quick review of that. I'm going to be heading off to, or I'm going to be going to a Magic the Gathering official event that's happening here in Toronto this weekend called Command Fest. So I'm going to definitely check that out and play some games there. And yeah, check out also Dustbloods as well for the network test. So, and I'm just going to shut up because I don't need to feel the silence.
Camille, this is your cue. What's going on? The rest of the week.
We got some silence that needs filling right now.
Yeah.
You're up.
You know what this is? Sound of silence.
I'm gonna be at the CNE for the whole extent of the CNE, hosting the gaming garage. So I'll be busy doing that and playing some games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and there's lots of giveaways that happen at the CNE.
Right,
I mean, they gave a
by.
whole Nintendo Switch too last year, so who knows? If you stop by, visit the Game Garage stage, you may be able to win some things.
There you go. Definitely stop by if you're in the Toronto area for sure. And for me, just catching up on games, trying to beat up that backlog, and that's pretty much for me. And then we'll check you all out here. Gamescom episode, everyone. Take care.
Bye.